Articles of Federation. The driving force behind the United Federation of Planets is a philosophical and political document known as the Articles of Federation. Established on Stardate 0/8706.06, the Articles of Federation serve both as a statement of mutual understanding and unity, and is a collection of guidelines to be applied rigorously. They represent the democratic ideals for each of its founding members and civilizations, and their commitment to the preservation of galactic peace and security. Documents such as the United Earth Constitution, the Centauri Concordium, the Andorian Pledge of Triumphant Security, the Statutes of Alpha 3, and the Fundamental Declaration of the Martian Colonies help form the underlying principles drafted into the Articles. The Federation's charter is composed of 109 articles divided into 16 separate chapters. As it is impossible to consider each individual article here, the following is a summary of their provisions and specifications. The summary is taken directly from the text of the original document currently on display at Memory Alpha. So we will break this up. And our first installment would be Chapter 1, Articles 1 through 2, the purpose and principles of the Federation. That these member races are joining together in political and social union reflects their desire for mutual security, as well as their sincere belief that they can advance the conditions of life for all sentient life forms throughout the galaxy. To this end, the United Federation of Planets is hereby established to preserve interstellar peace, to coordinate galactic exploration, to deter would-be aggressors, and to lend mutual support for the advancement of all member races without distinction or qualification. That sounds pretty high ideal stuff. Now, this is based off of a mixture of farmed canon material from the very early days and from non-beta canon material that was created by those outside of outside of Gene Roddenberry's circle, if you will, and the fan base over the years. Now, this has probably been modified or changed, at least the star date, and I've made a bit on this not that long ago, that originally the 5 founding members have become 4 founding members as of the Enterprise TV series. The Alpha Centaurans were left out of the equation for some reason. The way the writers work, I guess. And so that there's probably been a bit of alterations in the details if you want to go. That's one of the downsides of a TV series, of course, is that they can't give you part and partial the amount of material that we would like to see and have to in what would be a real world situation, a scenario. You know, politics and diplomacy, there's going to be reams and reams, or data clips and data clips of minor point negotiations and stuff between these founding members. It's interesting that they did not include any kind of official documentation from the Vulcans. The Vulcans, I'm sure, had their version of a constitution or something that would equate to it, yet it's not mentioned. It's also probably plausible. It's the same with the thing with the Terralites, and that there's additional material that's not being factored into the story, because as the game material or the game canon would allow, there's just not enough space and time to add everything in it. So Articles 1 and 2 are an interesting set of choice of words. I mean, if you go line by line, it makes perfectly good sense. We're, as a collective group, we're going to defend ourselves. We're going to assist each other. We're going to collectively pursue advancements and exploration. It says, these member races joining together in political, social, and reflects desire of mutual security is where blah, blah, blah. To this end, the United Federation of Planets is hereby established to preserve interstellar peace. So the Federation is going to set up its own peace force, which is where Starfleet originates, and we're going to enforce the peace whenever necessary in our area of influence, the Federation, that is. So, theoretically speaking, this is a statement of declaration to everybody who's not a member of the Federation, that at some point we're going to bring you into the Federation. You just don't realize it yet. and we're going to do it in a peaceful manner. If that means, you know, beating you with a big stick to get you to be peaceful. Just saying. To coordinate galactic exploration. Well, that makes sense. We're going to pool our resources and our material. We're going to expand prodigiously at this point. So with all these various races, the Andorians, the Tellarites, the humans, and the Vulcans, all of them were exploring space in one level or another for varying purposes. The Tellarites are exploring space to find more mineral resources and resources to exploit in potential markets for their goods. The Andorians are expanding space for security purposes and to be aware of the situation in their general vicinity and to build their civilization. The Vulcans, in some cases, do the exact same thing. They're looking for potential planets for colonization. They're looking for natural resources that can be utilized, but they're also exploring for the sake of exploration, for the sheer, pure knowledge that brings to advanced knowledge. And humans are all of that, and a few other. Just because. That's one of the things that set the humans apart from all the other friendly races, so to speak, in the Federation, is we sometimes will do things just because it's there. Why did you climb the mountain? Because it was there. Not because there was anything really, there was no political gain to do it. There was no chance of finding riches, or we didn't care if we did. It's not about resources. It's just a big, huge mountain of rock and snow and ice. But we're going to do it because it's a challenge. And once we've done it, we'll be looking down from the peak and going, where's the next challenge? Because that's human nature. Something that's been a puzzle to the Vulcans all along. Just saying. And by pooling the exploration resources, this means we can send an exploration vessel to a new system and search for pretty much everything that all the major member races were looking for at one point or another. So instead of having multiple different missions going to the same location, wasting time, resources, ships, materials, so on and so forth, we can break it down into a larger one ship unit, which then allows us to send more one ship units to other solar systems. So our exploration is always ongoing. All right, there you have it.